than me. Give me my flowers while I can still breathe. I'm smelling the glory, I tasted defeat. Nothing feels better than chasing your dreams. Yeah, this shit is bigger than me. Give me my flowers while I can still breathe. I'm smelling the glory, I tasted defeat. Nothing feels better than chasing your dreams. Yeah, give her my history, nothing compared to me, nothing come next to me. No, no. Claiming my victories, can't let you win with me unless you sit with us, yeah. Give her my history, nothing compared to me, nothing come next to me, no, no. Claiming my victories, can't let you win with me unless you sit with us, yeah. King of the table, shit on the
yo, y'all know what it is, and you know what's going on and what's going down, right?
It's going mega time.
Speak to him, you know what I mean? What's the word? How you feeling? Talk to me.
Freaking fantastic, fabulous, amazing, spectacular.
There's a lot of things in one.
I know.
Yeah?
That's how I get down.
That's how you get down?
I try to, at least.
Well, you follow a lot, so.
I do. Speaking of which.
Clumsy ass.
Speaking of which, a fucking 45 plate fell on my damn shin and my toe.
Shin up a toe?
Yeah. my shin and my toe. Yeah, I got a big ass fucking bruise like this and it's a bump on my shin.
That shit's luckily, like, so that happened to me a few times. Obviously, you know, I worked in a gym, so that, yes.
But when you got pretty feet like me, that's not cool.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say I'm not a feet guy, but, you know.
OnlyFans.
But that mother...
Coming soon.
For you elderly motherfuckers who like some fucking toes and like to play around with toes. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. You're not a toe guy?
Nah. Hell no.
Fucking weird.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You got to think. Feet stink.
That's why you wash them.
We know that, but fuck all of that too. It's like, it's no. It's just no. It's a no-brainer. It's a no.
No comments.
Sorry.
All right. Anyway.
I get it. Some motherfuckers got a fetish. I'm just not one of them. That's it. Now, don't get me wrong. I like to see a woman with her feet done. Yeah. But as far as me like sitting up there fucking fondling feet.
No. But you've never been with a girl that been like, suck my toes?
Man, fuck no, bro. I'm just not that guy. Like you mean like a woman actually asking me to do that? Fuck no, that's disrespectful.
How is that disrespectful?
Suck my toes. Suck my dick.
No, exactly. Same shit.
Yeah, thank you, Brian.
Brian ain't getting laid. Don't talk to him.
Oh.
I'm just kidding, Brian. I'm just kidding.
Wait. Hold on. Brian be at them parties.
Brian gets laid. I know that.
He be at them fucking parties.
Life. He
ain't invited motherfucker to. I be like, motherfucker, I could be on security and shit, bro. Somebody trying to jack the camera.
He got a secret life. Every time I talk to Brian,
there's some other shit going on.
There's always some other shit going on.
And where the fuck we at?
Nowhere.
I'm just shooting weddings. I don't know what the fuck you guys
Yeah,
right, motherfucker.
The after party.
Yeah, wedding crasher.
Exactly.
Motherfucker over there fucking, he over there fondling shit.
For sure.
Not feet, though.
Not feet?
That's
fondling
wild.
cheeks.
That's wild, though. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with a girl if you're intimate with somebody and be like, babe, can you suck my toes? Or
I think that's here's my opinion. And
not like suck my toes.
We might get wrecked for this. Like I'm gonna just say this. Like I don't think that's something you ask for. Like I don't think a man should have to ask to get his dick sucked.
If you're with somebody for a long time, I'm saying like
like I think that should just happen, not just look again. I'm cool with agreeing to disagree. You got to think because you're coming from a woman's standpoint, and I'm coming from a man's standpoint. Right. If something like that was to happen, I'd rather it just happen organically and it just be like cool, but not just ask for it. Like if you ask for it, I'm be like, bitch, you all right? Right? Like,
I mean, shit. To each their own. Yeah, you're right. There's every circumstance.
Like, because if a nigga just popped out, if a motherfucker would just pop out, be like, hey, suck my dick. Like, bro, what? That's kind of. I don't care if you're with a person or not with a person. It's like, hey, that's kind of just like.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I mean, you might like to be spoken to like that.
No, I mean,
come in the house, hey.
Hold on.
But I'm saying though, hop in the car, hey. It's like, bro,
saying, like when you just hanging out on the couch. I've been married. You gotta understand that.
I get it, but okay, so exactly what I'm saying. Like married or not, long time relationship or not, dating or not. If you just ask somebody some shit like that, it's like, what? Even with that Westbrook, what? Like, nah. I don't know. I don't think certain shit you just don't ask for.
My son watches this, so I can't even say nothing. I forgot about this. Let's cut this shit out, actually.
Okay, got you. And I mean, I got family to watch it too, but hey, you know, we speak freely in here, you know?
I know.
You know,
I just remember, as we were speaking, I was like, he just told me that he told all his middle school friends to watch the YouTube, the podcast. He told me this 2 days ago.
Vanessa's mom, look, her son is going to go back to school and those kids' brains are going to be corrupted because of Joseph's mom.
We got to put an age limit to the podcast, like 18 and over. can only watch it. Like, there's a way that you can do that, I think.
Look, these kids be at school speaking worse than we do on a regular basis. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Have you heard it? Look, I picked my daughter up from school the other day. I said to myself, bro, there's no way.
I know.
There's no way. Like, I would for sure, like, I'd kick my son's ass, bro.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Look, so I'm taking my daughter home, right? She's junior high. So we driving home, and I was looking at these kids. I was like, man, I can't stand. I swear I didn't act like this when I was in junior high, right? And so
disrespectful, right?
A is hell, right?
Oh,
so
my gosh.
I was like, Lon, you got a crush on any? You got a crush on any of these? I said, it's cool. You could tell Daddy, like, if you got a crush on any of these boys, right? Because I'll be wanting to know shit, you know what I mean? So I feel like, you know, you got to be cool with them to kind of get where you want to get with them. Because if not, they not, especially daughters, you feel me? So she was like, no, all these boys have like 12 girlfriends. And I'm not going to be one of them. I said,
that's right, Lonnie.
Salute.
Yes.
Salute. I have taught well, and I guess your mom has taught well too.
Hell,
you know what I mean? Props on that one, because boy. She said 12 girlfriends. I said, damn. Yeah, I wasn't doing none of that in junior high. I mean, I had a girlfriend. I had a friend. My mom said the books was my friend.
Exactly. So. Damn right. But no, these kids, I mean, like I said, when Joseph talks to me about stuff, it's like, what the hell? Y'all just switch them around every week? Like, it ain't even like, we have to have these conversations of like, luckily my son is a very respectful kid, right?
Yeah, but
you have to value yourself. Like, somebody has to earn you, son. You know what I mean? That we have these kind of conversations. Of course,
and I speak that into my daughters too. But at the same time, look, they're in junior high. This is what I tell my kids, and I swear I wish my parents would have told me this versus the other shit that they would have told me. That they did tell me. I'm sorry. That, you know what? Have friends.
Yes.
Don't put a label on no situation because, look, at the end of the day, you guys are going to all go to another school and you might not see that person.
Exactly.
So what you want to do is create friendships with these people. And if you end up hanging out, doing this, that, and the other, you know, kicking it with friends, might have a kiss here and there, just being honest.
No.
Let's be realistic, okay? No. Hey, and so if that ends up happening, then you know what? Cool. But don't say, that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend. No. Like, don't do that, because now what happens is somebody's going to get hurt, and then these kids are emo as fuck nowadays. So it's like, emo. And they're extra emotional. So it's like, dude, like, just be friends.
And everything's about, this is a weird topic, a tough topic, because there is stuff out there that's real, but everything's about fucking, like, hurting themselves. Everything's about that. Joseph said no to somebody, and the girl was, like, in the office. I had to go to the office because she was like threatening to hurt herself because he said no to her. Like, bruh, I almost beat up the mama just because of that. Like, why are you freaking...
Wait, why are you going to beat up the mama?
Because, man, you ain't going to pressure my son to be doing nothing that he ain't ready to be doing. Or to
with
be
the little girl?
Yes.
But that's not the parent's fault. You got to understand.
Well, I can't beat her up, so I'm going to beat up the parent.
But look, I'm going to explain something to you. Like, and this is what, I go back to just reality, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to go back to even us as kids.
I'm not really going to beat nobody up.
There was so much, there's so much that we done outside of what we were taught when we left the house.
Yeah.
And so at the end of the day, she might be a little bit off.
She is off. But you know what my mom used to say? She's like, I know you inside my house. Once you leave this door, I don't know you. I don't know you.
I had to tell my mom this like recently, actually. This was crazy. I said, Mom, you know Martell, your son.
Yes.
You don't know me out there like that. Because you would probably think, who the fuck is this? Like, who is this?
Yeah.
Because I, just at a certain point in time in my life, I was just on some other stuff, and
going through your growing pains.
Exactly. And so she was like, no, but I know. I said, Mom, listen, I'm still your baby.
Yeah.
But out there,
you's a man. Big dog.
Big dog. Big. One of the biggest. You know what I mean? And so, and it's nothing to brag about, but it's just like, this is just reality and this is life. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times moms, especially moms, they want to keep that baby so close to them no matter how big they grow. It doesn't matter, And, for you having a son, I mean, I got boys, but, my daughters, those are going to be my babies forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day,
they're going to be women too.
They're going to be women at a point in time, And so I have to think to myself, as long as me and their mom has taught them correctly.
Exactly.
And we've poured into them as much as we possibly can and still are going to, because as they grow, we grow too. Yes. Doesn't matter. That's going to be the best thing. You feel me? So,
all I tell my son is that, talk to your daddy. Just kidding.
Nah, and I tell you, if Joseph like needs like certain types of like, because a lot of times I knew this growing up, like speaking to your parents could be like the most craziest thing. Like I remember one time my mom asked me like, "Are you having sex?" And I was like 15, and I was like, "Where's my dad at?" I don't want to talk to you, Mom.
You know what's funny? My mom used to tell me not to tell her. I was telling her too much. I was like that kid that would always tell myself. Good, though. So I'd be like, go like. I don't know. You know, I was a nerd. You know, I was very like scared of my mom, so I didn't do anything that I wasn't supposed to. But once I turned 18, she was on, and so I would like literally call her and be like, "I made out today." She's like, "I don't want to know this today. Like it's you're 18."
It was probably a lot.
Yeah, it was too much for her. So she was like, "Can you not tell me everything?"
Yeah.
But at that time, I was 18. I was in college, so she's just like, I know. I was like that kid. I was just always like telling on myself.
Yeah, like I want, like, you know, with my daughters, I think it's safe to say, yes, I want to be able to help them out, give them advice. So you know what I do with my daughters? I give them advice before I feel like they're going to ask me a question about something. I speak to them before what's going to be because, oh man, I don't want to hear about some shit later. I just want them to know that they were in control of that situation. Yeah. Like my oldest, Tasia. She's me. Like her personality, how she deals with people, like she's so cut off. Yeah. Like, no. You know, Lonnie's a sweetheart. Yeah. You know what I mean? Tasia's you know what they say about short girls? She has that mean thing. They're very mean. No, but you know what they say about short women, right? Like they're really mean. And I don't want y'all coming for me on this shit. Like I'm just letting y'all know. Well, I was speaking to ladies, so I can't say pause.
Syndrome? I heard small people syndrome.
Oh yeah, even guys too. But you know,
they got anger issues. Yeah,
in a sense. But Lonnie's a sweetheart. Tasia's just kind of like.
I had a joke for that. Yeah, you was gonna be mad.
You didn't hear the joke that just passed, and I'm glad because Anyway, hey, some things have been transpiring. We gonna get off that subject. Leave them kids alone. But we gonna get into. We gonna just go start off hot. So I heard there was a video going around. My guy Unc was on. Unc was on live.
He was
and was
Michelle. Shout out to Michelle, the girl that he was. The girl. Shout out to Michelle. Michelle looked like she. Michelle sounded like she was happy. Michelle sounded like she was
enjoying herself,
enjoying her life. Like shout out to Michelle.
Hey. I'll be watching Nightcap, right? So I'll be watching Nightcap. And Unc, man, bro, he reminds me of a few of my uncles. So How
old are your uncles?
Well, it depends. Well, from the age range of my youngest uncle would probably be, I'm going to say about 54, 55. My youngest uncle.
That's what, like 15, 16 years difference for me? That's a little too much.
Stay out of my lane, bro.
After listening to Shannon Sharp,
and then I think my oldest uncle is like 73.
He got money?
He might look like it. Hey, no, hustler for sure, and always been clean. You know, he's still stepping with them suits and them gator boots. You feel me?
Need somebody to take care of him?
Nah, man. Hey, man, listen. My boy, hey, listen, he might have a few on the street. You feel me? Yeah, he's one of them, so stay away, because I'm telling you, you don't want to deal with that, bro. I don't want that. But the other ones, yeah, you know, they my uncles is different, man. You know, I grew up kind of different. I come from a different family, so you know, it'll always keep you entertained, trust me.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp, man. He's what, 50? I think he just turned 50 or something like that. I don't know exactly his age, but go ahead, Shannon. He's doing his thing.
They said he was
he was up there growling and shit.
Hey, man.
I don't know about that. You know, I'm gonna speak on this only because it grossed me out. I only been with one person that growled, and I never was with him after that.
So you want him to moan?
I don't mind moaning, but growling like a fucking like a dog. Like, don't growl at me like that.
What is it? Okay, because I know some people will exaggerate.
Nah, it was a growl.
Because, like, I'm going to tell you right now, look, man, fuck that. I might growl shit. I'm a fucking beast. So I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Yeah, just personal preference. I just didn't.
And I'm not. And like again, I don't know if that's like. I don't know if it was excessive. I don't know if it was like. Because I didn't see the video. Yeah. I had a client message me and was like, Shannon Sharp ... And I'm like, what? Like, you know?
Yeah.
And she was like, you ain't see. No, I'm not. For one, let's be clear. I'm not watching no other man or listening to no other man get his shit off. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can't hit me with that type of shit. So. But I heard it was kind of funny though.
It was
because
funny.
I go and I see Lil Duval reposting it. Snoop posted something. It was so many people on Instagram. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, so
he came back with an apology.
So the growl was worldwide. Then
the growl was worldwide. Damn. That's where it was like.
I wish my growl was worldwide.
I don't want to be in I don't want to be in nobody's growl video worldwide.
Hey man,
but that shit was like I said, Michelle, shout out to you. You got yours.
So his private life is now public.
I don't know who she is or what she looks like.
Michelle.
But Michelle.
She was out there getting that thing-a-lang.
She was out there for all of us. Like what? All of us out that ain't getting none right now. She was out there getting hers. Go ahead, Michelle. You know I'm doing my
Michelle and Unc. Yeah. Shout out to y'all. Anyway,
I'm doing a spiritual thing where anyway, that's too much. But yeah.
Got you.
It's not that I can't. It's just that it's okay. Back to what we were talking. Why do I always put myself?
You sent me a meme earlier.
What did
with the girl talking about? You know, it's been 2 years.
Oh,
hold on. Let me finish. Let me get it off. Real quick. It's been 2 years. I've been celibate, and she was like for 2 years, and it's not because I can't get none. It's because of me. Like I just it's me doing me. Like
I thought that shit was funny because
it reminded you of yourself.
No, because I could get some tonight if I wanted to.
And the guy in the video, he was like,
exactly. I sent it to you because the shit was funny because it's like, bruh.
I wish you could add that part to this clip just to kind of like attach it. You know what I mean?
I know
that'd be great, Brian. Be fucking great. But anyway, Nah,
that shit was funny because she's like really. There's a lot of women out there,
and her face was so in the camera.
There's so many women out there that are delusional like that, though.
Like the other girls out with the two.
Even men, though, really think they got like freaking opportunities out there.
Look.
I mean, pussy's everywhere and dick is everywhere, so anybody can get anything. This is
crazy, right? So I'm gonna say this. Everybody can get some. Yes. I saw some bums fucking right there off of Paris and motherfucking. Look, hey, right there in front of the Bank of America, right there off of Paris under the freeway.
I don't know.
By the Valero.
You know how many times I've sent a video to Kiva and be like, and we can't even get a text back.
Damn. Look,
I'm just kidding. We can.
And I was driving out of the bank. I said, y'all cool? Keep fucking. You know what I mean? Like, but again. Everybody can get some.
Yeah, everybody.
It's just who you want to get some from.
That's the thing. I like quality penis. I don't want just
say
anything.
That to me. Please.
I don't give a fuck.
That fucking word sounded crazy as hell.
Okay,
saying that
dick
shit to me.
Sounds better.
Yeah.
Okay, well I like quality dick. I don't like just any.
See
dick.
how you put a on there. Fucking, like what the fuck, bro? Just leave the words alone.
Make sure I pronounce that shit. Like I don't want just any. I can get anything. That's not a problem.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want just anything.
But like I said, man. Anybody can get somebody. It's just about what body you want under your body.
Exactly. And I don't want just anybody's under. Yeah, because
you
on top of me.
Trust me, you don't want just anybody out there. I'll tell you that for sure.
Nope.
For sure.
Ain't nobody bragging about me. That's for damn sure.
If you're on the dating scene, stay mean. You know what I mean? Like,
because 500 episodes coming up. I don't want nobody coming in those comments talking about, oh, I fucked her. No, you didn't. Just saying.
I'm gonna. Yeah. So to the next thing.
Sorry.
So we had the crazy thing going on right now with the whole Super Bowl, right?
Ah, shit, man.
I mean, we got to talk about it. You know what I mean? We got to talk about it. We got to speak it up fast because these little things can pass and we might not get to it quick enough. So, what's your thoughts about it?
Why are you asking me like you give a fuck about what my thoughts are? You already know what my thoughts are. I think, okay, these are my thoughts.
The fuck, bro? Look how I asked a simple question and she goes on this fucking weird. All
right, these are my thoughts, right?
Whatever. True thoughts in all seriousness. Like, what do you think about it?
One thing is New Orleans, right?
Yes.
Do I believe Lil Wayne should have had something to do with that?
Yeah.
Maybe, yes.
Okay.
Am I proud that Kendrick is on there? Hell yeah. You know why? Because there ain't no fucking better feeling than to look at your fucking punk ass person that had tried to sabotage your career in the face on national TV.
Wayne never tried to sabotage his career.
I'm not talking about Wayne, but Wayne's associated with somebody who has.
Okay, but so, we're not discussing that right now.
We're
talking
not.
about
I know. So let me finish my. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
All right. So him being on that platform and getting the opportunity, I think it's great. It doesn't really matter which state the Super Bowl was going to be in. I think it was going to be him regardless. So I'll say that. I think it was great. I think he deserves it. I think he's, going to come out with a new album, so I'm excited about that. But do I feel some type of way about Lil Wayne? I did at first. I was like, oh, that would have been cool. But do I think he's not going to be a part of it? I think he's going to be a part of it in some kind of way.
He's been pretty quiet.
Yeah, exactly.
I think everybody else around him has spoken. Nicki spoke. Birdman spoke. Birdman went all crazy.
They don't even like each other. That's what's crazy.
I won't say that they don't like each other. And wait, who?
Lil Wayne and Birdman don't get along like that.
You're gonna have the family problems, bro. I didn't fought my brother, and I love him to death. Nobody else can do that to him.
Real blood brothers.
No, they not. But they grew up together. They came up together. He raised Wayne like a son. So I'm gonna say this right, and this is just how I feel about it. Before anybody say some weird shit, I'm gonna just tell you shut the fuck up. So post that clip, please. When I say that part, and then I say this part. I love both artists, right?
Yeah.
But when we spoke with Santi, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Santi. When we spoke about top 5, I told you, Wayne is in my top 5. Yeah. He's in my number 1, actually. And if we're going to speak on,
he was.
When we speak on who's done more for the culture, Wayne has. My problem with Kendrick is this, and this is, a lot of people ain't going to like what I'm going to say, but this is what needs to be said, and this is the truth about it. He's inconsistent with music, And this year, because I think...
So people can't evolve?
No, listen to me. We're not talking about evolving. We're talking about inconsistency.
How?
Because his albums, his music, we don't get enough music from this artist. We don't. Be clear. And another problem I have with it is because he is the West Coast, if we being honest, right?
Yeah,
Am I right or wrong, right?
Yeah.
And he's probably, he's up here.
Holding it down for the
And
West
he
Coast.
does not put out enough music. I'm sorry. As an artist, as a person who loves music, a person who waits for the hip hop artist, a person who wants to hear this artist, I don't get enough fucking music from you, bro. And that's mind-boggling to me. It's like, you got a studio at home, bro. Sometimes you can put your shit on SoundCloud, dog.
It's quality versus
Come
quantity.
on, dog. We could say that all day.
Versus quantity.
If you can't put out quality music all the time, then we have a problem.
It's quality versus
Listen
quantity.
to my words.
Nah, he ain't mainstream like that.
It ain't about mainstream. It's about music and being an artist.
It's about being an artist. So you can't tell an artist when he needs to be an artist. An artist is just an artist when he wants to be an artist.
I can go to the studio every day, right? And I can create. And there's going to be some people that are going to like this song. There's going to be some people that are not going to like this song. And you have to be okay with that.
I think he is okay with that. Like, he made it this far being okay with that.
But
he ain't for everybody.
Right. And not everybody is. But what I'm saying is he's inconsistent. And everybody knows this.
I don't think so. I don't think he's not.
And that's it. Hey, look, and we can agree to disagree. But I'm going to tell you right now, if we're looking at every other artist around the situation, he's very inconsistent.
I don't agree with that.
All right, cool. Well, to the next part of what I'm saying. Because we can agree to disagree to that. But the next part, that part is right. And then I go to say this right here. And they ain't gonna like this either. If him and Drake didn't have this situation, what would Kendrick be fucking doing? That's my question. Eliminate the beef right now. Because we hadn't heard nothing from him since Mr. Morale. Hear my words. Eliminate the beef with Drake. What was the last thing we heard from Kendrick?
He produces. What are you talking about? He has artists under him.
I didn't say that. I'm asking you a question. What was the last thing we heard from Kendrick?
The damn album.
And how long ago was that?
That shit is timeless, though.
Listen,
I still listen to that shit to this day.
I listen to it too. We're not talking about that though. You're not answering my question. And that was what, about 7-8 years ago?
I don't remember.
Yes, the damn album was 7-8 years ago because after that, Mr. Morale was 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. So again, where's the fucking bro? Come on, dog. Put some music out. We get on Kanye about. Hold on. Why can we get on Kanye about it, but we can't get on him about it?
I ain't on Kanye about nothing. I like that Kanye takes forever because again, it's quality versus quantity.
Bro, okay, fine, and you're okay with that. But for me, as an artist that do this shit, I'm not.
Well,
if everybody was in.
Not everybody got patience, y'all.
No, but it's not even about patience, bro. It's about the art. It's about making sure that your fans are fed. That's what I'm talking about. And
you don't think
You don't
think that me as a fan, right? We can agree on that, right? I'm a fan of Kendrick.
Hey.
And you don't think that me as a fan feel like I'm fed with the damn album.
I can't speak for you.
But I'm just saying.
But like, I'm speaking as a fan. I'm speaking for me though, and I'm a fan. And I'm speaking as a fan.
I'm speaking as a fan that every single album that he's put out is timeless to the point where like I could put his second album on the radio on the.
I asked you what his second album was.
I didn't say the name. I don't know the name of it. I know the cover. That's the one with the fucking van on it. What the fuck, man? But every single song on that second album is a fucking banger.
Look, and I'm not. Look, listen to my look. This is where.
And the third album was with all those people.
Look, listen. And
that was produced by Dr. Dre.
And I know everybody's so emotional because I know somebody emotional is gonna hop on here when we post this, right? Yeah. They're so fucking emotional.
And you know I'm not good with names, and you know I don't remember fucking lyrics.
But
I don't remember
They're
even
emotional
Tupac's
like
lyrics.
her. They're emotional. Look.
I'm not emotional. I'm passionate. Let's speak on that. Actually,
no, I'm not done yet. I'm not done because I'm going down my round. Look. So again, as a fan, I don't feel fed.
Well, that's one person out of a billion.
No, it's a lot. And
let's do a poll.
We should. That'd be great. Do we feel like he's consistent
on TikTok?
And do we feel like he's consistent?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Now,
no, are you a fan of Kendrick? And do you feel fed from all his albums and how long it takes for it to come out?
No, you have to ask about the consistency. Not fed. No, you have to ask about the consistency. Now, back to the other part where I was getting to was like, okay, cool. Now back to the Wayne thing. Mm-hmm. People were like, "Oh, there's been 2 Super Bowls in New Orleans, and nobody said anything, right?" And I'm like, bro, for one, we didn't have TikTok back then, and we didn't have fucking Instagram. So shut the fuck up.
So but we had YouTube.
Nobody was on YouTube typing. What the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? I think we had MySpace or something, maybe.
Yeah, MySpace.
So my whole thing to that is everybody just shut the fuck up asking that dumbass question because that we can't even answer. None of us can answer that. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be clear. We're talking about right now today. Mm-hmm. And if anybody has an opinion, be okay with somebody else's opinion. Stop being a fucking crybaby and fucking wanting to go back and forth and argue about dumb shit because everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Now, speaking of that, like, I feel like, yes, Wayne should be a part of it. I feel like, yes, he should have ran that because he deserves it. If we look at the things that Wayne has done over the years for hip hop, it's been way more than Kendrick. And again, not taking nothing away from Kendrick. He's a great fucking artist. He's a great hip hop head, like straight up. But when we talking about the line of work that Wayne has done,
but do you?
It's crazy. And then look, so then somebody, I'm getting to it. Then somebody tried to say, "Oh, well, have you heard Wayne perform lately?" Yes, I have actually.
I have too.
I saw the WWE one, and it was. I think he was high as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I saw him with Lauryn Hill. He was great.
But then hold on, look, the one with Lauryn Hill.
He was great.
And then
I was there.
No, but the one with Amazon, the Amazon one, bro, fucking killed it. So we can't say this man can't perform because y'all weren't saying when he was performing at the Carter tour, y'all weren't saying he couldn't perform then because he was killing that shit too. So it's just people pick and choose like what they want to do and what they want to hear, who they want there because of hype. I'm not about hype. I'm gonna always go down straight to like the source of everything, and I'm gonna tell you what it is from the bottom. Like I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh well, this guy's hot right now, so he deserves a chance. Like, bro, like, come on, bro. Nobody was saying this when, you know, and again, I'm a Dr. Dre fan, I'm a Snoop fan, I'm a 50 fan, I'm an M fan, and a Kendrick fan, and I'm a Mary J. Blige fan. At that, when they performed in LA.
And there's a lot of different areas. That's New York.
Well, mainly, hold on, let me explain. That was Dre picking who he wanted from his later, which is still West Coast at the end of the day. And to regardless to how somebody else feels about it. And so he picked those guys. And M did a crazy solid because Jay didn't want 50 there at the fucking Super Bowl. M said, if he not doing it, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
The white boy showed up, showed his loyalty to his guy.
Yeah.
And pulled in.
So I think Lil Wayne will be at the Super Bowl because there's been history between Kendrick and Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Where, you know, when Kendrick found out that Lil Wayne was going to retire, he called him, fucking went on Instagram and was like, made a whole fucking thing about, please don't retire. So you don't think that Lil Wayne is going to have something to do with this?
Listen
Come on
to
now.
me. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying from Jay-Z.
Fuck Jay-Z. That's how I feel about that.
We
agree on something.
Yeah, man, I agree with you on that one, bro. I've never been a Jay fan. People so high and hyped on Jay-Z, it pisses me off because I can get into a whole... you know what? My dog G, that's my brother, man. My barber, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My barber and my brother, you feel me? But we was going back and forth about this whole situation. And like, you know, I think there's a lot of industry things that a lot of people really don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, Jay and Wayne had beef. Now I can go into another part of it where, you know, they were going back and forth for a minute. That was around the Carter 4 when the Carter 4 dropped. You know, Jay threw a slick shot, Wayne threw a slick shot, turned the verse around and threw it back. Then the whole thing about, you know, Drake, Jay don't like Drake. He don't like him for whatever odd reason.
There's no odd reason. There's stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we don't know about.
But again, it's not on in public, so I'm gonna say it's an odd reason because we don't know about it. And whatever. But then they did a song together. So it's just weird to me. We know. Well, we gotta say it if you know it, because I don't.
No, because you said that if I say no, I ain't gonna say nothing.
But what would you say that Jay has? I feel like this. Drake is at a point in his career where there's not a lot of people he's untouchable in the sense of like what he does. Like he can do whatever he wants almost. Well, let's look.
You think so?
I kind of know.
Nobody's untouchable. But
I'm talking about. Listen to what I said. I think you're taking it literal. He's untouchable in the sense of like nobody can tell him what to do. He can do what he wants. He's a boss in his own. Like he can do whatever he wants. Like, and that's why people are mad at him because he does what he wants. The whole 100 gig thing. He's doing shit. He's actually breaking the Tory code. I think I told you that last time. No. He's doing what Tory got in trouble for, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's another true fact. Yeah. If Tory, I don't want to get into that, but that's another thing. But we're going to keep it right here. I just feel like Wayne definitely should have been a headline at, not just because he's my favorite artist, but because of the culture, for one, in New Orleans. Yeah. And because what that represents for hip hop. Again, Kendrick is a fucking great fucking artist. He's one of my favorite artists, and especially around this time.
Amazing performer.
He can perform his ass off.
What he's gonna bring to the stage, man.
But for that particular city, there's a certain type of culture that's not LA. It's not LA at all.
He's gonna bring art to his performance.
Listen to me.
He's gonna bring art
because what would happen is you gonna have Wayne. You for sure gonna have Juvenile. There's so much.
I don't think Juvenile be there because he was talking shit.
He hot too.
Yeah.
But he's mad at the NFL. He said he didn't say nothing to Jay-Z. He said something about the NFL.
Yeah.
And they try to bring up the fact that, New Orleans pushed Wayne out. No, actually, the sports I read this today because I wanted to make sure I had a little bit of facts on my shit that I was speaking today. So the owner from like a sports entertainment thing for New Orleans was like, no, we didn't have no say in who was the performers in this thing in the Super Bowl that was coming in 2025.
Yeah.
The NFL did that.
Exactly. NFL always does.
Right. And so, but these are people just spectating and talking. So I said, I'm going to know who this guy is. But it's like a sports thing, like a head, like a sports board in New Orleans.
Okay.
And pretty much he was the head guy. He said no. And so he didn't have nothing to do with that. That's all the NFL, which who's the guy who's supposed to be picking the artist for the NFL?
We just talked about him.
Yeah. So fuck that guy.
Yeah.
He's a weirdo. I think he is a little bit of he's a hater. I've always kind of said Jay was a hater. It all started with Nas for me. That's when it always realized that he was kind of a hater. And Nas to me is better than Jay, period.
Of course.
And so when that whole beef with them started going on, when that shit that I heard coming out, I remember I was 18 when that happened or 19 when that happened. Mm-hmm. I said, bro is a hater.
Yeah, I just never really respected Jay-Z after that. And on top of that, there's like other stuff that I researched on him when it came to like Biggie and like other things. Where I'm like, I just don't fuck with him.
That he killed Biggie?
I'm just saying, allegedly.
He had something to do with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, listen, I spoke of that earlier. With my brother.
Conspiracy theories,
Yeah, conspiracy. But I mean, hey, listen, we ain't too far off, I'm sure.
No, I'm exactly. There's always some truth.
We ain't too far off.
To a lie.
We're going to just say allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
But it's been said multiple times.
Yeah. And there's, like I said, not everybody's not untouchable. Eventually, the truth will prevail. Eventually, God will see things through.
Well,
I
mean, I'm going to tell you something I told my pops the other day. Yes, not everybody's untouchable. But what I'm talking about is when it comes to a sense of like, hey, I'm in a higher ranking than you, so you can't really tell me what to do or do anything.
I get what you're saying. I understood exactly what you were saying.
I just
still
like that.
Feel like there's always still somebody over somebody.
Of course.
In that industry. But Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a great, like I said, it's gonna be artistic. Which is, if you look at every Kendrick performance, it's artistic. There's something like just beautiful. There's beautiful art behind it, and that's what I'm excited to see.
This is the thing. He's an LA guy, and Wayne
that ain't got shit to do with his art.
The art of that city is different. That's what I'm explaining.
Not when it comes to, if you look at all his performances. I'm putting 10 toes down on this. When you look at all his performances, it's not about West, East, nothing. It's about art. There's art behind it. I'm gonna say this again, though. I think you're missing. We're probably saying two different things. I understand Kendrick's art. I get that's not what I'm not. You gotta understand. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that New Orleans culture. That is totally different. And that's what I'm talking. He's an artist to bring all of it together.
So he gonna have to use the other people that's from there. He gonna have to.
Maybe, yeah.
That's the only way to do that.
I hope so.
Because you can't do it from here.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Lil Wayne and him are together right now. No, but I am going soon next year.
Okay, so when you go there, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
But for now, let me speak on this because I know about this area. I know about this place.
Man, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm telling you. I literally He's probably with Lil Wayne right now talking about how they're gonna make this. Well, shit come together.
I seen Punch hit up Mac Main. Who knows how this is gonna go? Yeah. But I do know, what I do know is, be careful out there, man.
That's what I was thinking. I just told somebody that. Because
if they don't, listen, bro. I just
told somebody that.
Be careful.
I just told somebody that. That's fucking crazy.
Because when they don't like it, when they don't like it, they don't like it. And I can tell you from experience of being there before, and I can tell you from family that's from there.
I just want him to be safe.
I
just want him to be safe. That's it. But actually, I want any team that's there to be safe as well. Like whoever gets there.
Just in general, man. I mean, you should be able to go out there and have, what the fuck? Anyway,
I had to laugh at that shit. Hopefully the Cowboys make it. Yeah.
Them niggas ain't going nowhere. Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones ain't. Wacky dacky.
We're not going nowhere. It's all right though. You know, they had a cool win last week.
Going straight back to the couch around that time.
Yeah, basically.
Per usual.
I know. I'm tired of being on the damn couch. No, you know?
Just watch us again.
I ain't watching y'all.
Yeah, I was disappointed last time because I've never seen so many men give another man a hug in a game before. That was kind of crazy. But anyway,
for your team?
We watched it at your house.
Oh, I didn't celebrate that. When you guys lost?
We was at your house.
I know, but I didn't celebrate it. I wasn't like happy that your team lost. I actually wanted your team to win because I wanted them to go against the Ravens. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the Super Bowl.
You watched the Super Bowl at your house.
I wasn't celebrating that shit either. I was eating. Was I celebrating? You were there.
Can you guys get a close up on my?
Forget a lot of shit.
Bro, I swear, dog. I swear I thought I was tripping, but I'm like,
who were they playing against?
I'm not Kansas City, bro.
She didn't know what we did for her birthday, bro.
Shut the fuck up! I didn't know we went to.
I had asked you the other night.
I said we went to I Mi Papa.
No, we didn't even do that.
We didn't.
Where
did
we go?
Oh.
Dude, she's
Mama por Dios.
Mama por Dios. That's what I meant.
I want to call you something that I would call you off camera, but I'm not gonna do it right now because fuck, man. So that's why when we have these conversations, that's why I kind of look at her like 4 times before she answers because I'm like, I don't know what she be thinking or hearing or saying. Or
don't make it seem like I'm fucking retarded or something like that.
Well, shit.
Don't fucking say that shit because don't go there.
Why are you scratching and saying that at the same time?
There's spiders. There's spiders.
So if anybody's fucking retarded, bro, you're making yourself look crazy on camera.
There's spiders in here. First of all, y'all don't know the behind the scenes. There was spider on my fucking neck.
There was spider. Yeah, there was spider on my fucking neck.
There was a spider on my neck, and so I went like this, and ever since then, I just got the heebie-jeebies. Like, I feel itchy and shit, and I just want to go take a shower. Yeah.
She's slow, ladies and gentlemen.
You wish. That's the motherfucking smart person you love me. Shut your ass up. Never that.
Hey, listen, man. I hope everybody's enjoying their, their day and their night. So when you guys watch this, it's probably going to be probably after Monday Night Football. So, we appreciate y'all. I just want to let y'all know we had fun on this segment of It's Mega Time.
Yeah.
And we out. Peace.